What is going on, online fitness coaches? Welcome to another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. It's your boy, B Mark. And in today's episode, we're talking about failure. Now, before I get into today's episode, I just want to let you guys know that we are opening up the $1 Million Mastermind and the 10K Mastermind for enrollment. So if you guys are interested, go tap the link in my bio and you can apply. We will help you double your income and we have a result-based guarantee. Now, let's talk about the number one cause of failure, because I think that a lot of people struggle with this because many online fitness coaches come to this place where it's not working in their business and then they end up doing this. Many online fitness coaches come to this place where they have access to all the fucking right information, but they have this wrong. And finally, most online coaches quit because of this one fucking thing. So in today's podcast episode, I want to give you the unlock. I want to give you the blueprint. I want to give you the secret to success. And if you guys embody this character trait on a consistent and regular basis, I promise you, you are going to achieve so much success, you won't even be able to fucking keep up with it. So this for me started back when I had absolutely no money and I was trying to turn my life around. And during this period in time where I was trying to turn my life around, everything around me wasn't as I wanted it to be. I wasn't making money. I was in debt to drug dealers. I was struggling with my fitness goals. I had all of these areas of my life that were not going the way that I wanted them to go. And I felt like I was stuck and I felt like I was in quicksand. And it got even worse when I got into my own head because I started telling myself lies like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this out. I don't know if I'm going to be able to make this happen. All of the bullshit and the excuses that we basically make up for why we're not successful. Once I understood this one thing that I'm going to teach you guys in today's podcast episode, everything started to change for me, not because my external world started to change, but because the way that I looked at it started to change. Every single one of us listening to this podcast episode has the ability to perceive. And based on the ability to perceive, your perception of reality, your perception of situations, you will either win or you will lose purely based on one word and one word alone. And that word is attitude. See, I see a lot of online coaches come into my coaching program, and the ones that fail time and time again, everybody always asks me, yo, B Mark, you've helped 350 coaches hit 10K. What about the other, 7,000 coaches that you've worked with? Attitude. And attitude is one of those things that I have absolutely no control over when it comes to my clients. I have no say in their attitude. But when a client comes into the program and has a negative mental attitude and they are pessimistic about life and they are pessimistic about their goals and they're pessimistic about opportunities, they will never achieve success. This is a true story. So this is actually one of my clients that I ended up refunding and kicking out of the program because there was literally nothing I could do to save this person. This person had been struggling with their business for like 6 months and they hadn't made a sale in 6 months, and they were doing well because they had some recurring. They were sitting around $8,000, but they hadn't made a sale in 6 months. And so when he jumped into the coaching program, I was like, our first goal is to get you your first win because you haven't had a sale in 6 months like that. The first goal is going to be getting you over the hump. And I want to get you to your first fucking sale. So we ended up working together for a period of 4 weeks. In that 4-week time span, he signed 2 clients per week for 4 weeks. At the end of the 4 weeks, he messages me and he's like, I'm so fucking disappointed. I was like, why? He's like, well, 2 years ago when I was online coaching, I was able to pull in 5, 10, 15 clients a week. And right now, I only pulled in 2 clients a week. And it's so frustrating. I feel like I'm spinning my tires. And I was like, bro, you literally just sold like 8 clients in the last 4 weeks. I'm like, how could you be upset about that? He's like, yeah, but it's not nearly as good as it should be. It should be better than it is right now. And I'm so frustrated. I'm so disappointed. I'm so upset. And so I was talking to him. I'm like, man, you've got to really look at the brighter side of things here. Like you're in momentum. You're doing great. You're on the right track. No, I hate it. I'm frustrated. I'm sick of it. We need to be doing better than we're doing right now. And blah, 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 blah. So I literally got to a point where I was like, yo, I don't even want to work with you because no amount of success that you achieve is ever going to outwork the attitude that you have towards your success. And this example is one extreme example where I literally fucking kicked somebody to the program and refunded them. But this also happens in micro situations where clients will struggle. And when I say struggle, what I really mean is they're making $5,000 a month and they think they should be making 10,000, but $5,000 a month is literally more than most of Canadians make, most of fucking Americans make per month. That's over the 50 percentile. And they'll be making $5,000 a month. And even though they're making $5,000 a month, they're like, it's so frustrating. I feel like I should be doing better. I feel like I should be doing more. I'm so frustrated and upset and angry and disappointed in myself and my business. I wish I could be doing better. And if you're listening to this right now and you're nodding along, it's because that's you. It's your attitude. And the truth about attitude is that it shapes your reality. And so if you have this like mental attitude where you look for like, it's almost like no matter what happens, even when something good happens, you find a way to make it bad, dude, you will never achieve success ever. And it doesn't matter what coaching program you do, what mentorship program you do, what podcast you listen to. If you always find something bad in every situation, you will never achieve success. And if you do achieve any sort of like monetary success or whatever, you will feel like it's not good enough because your attitude is not one that is conducive to success. This is the number one cause of massive failure because even when shit's going good, you find something that's going wrong. Even when everything is working out in your favor, you find something that isn't working out in your favor. This is the cause of people losing momentum, giving up on themselves, getting discouraged, and fucking quitting. It's because of their attitude. And it's like, I get if you're listening to this right now and you've had a really hard time for like the last 3, 6, 9, 12 months, I'm here to tell you that it has nothing to do with your business skill, your business IQ, your acumen, or whatever. And it has everything to do with your attitude. 100% of it has to do with your attitude. Now, we talked about what happens when you have a negative, pessimistic, and almost fearful outlook. Let's talk about what happens when you get the opposite. What happens when you tap in? What happens when you say to yourself, I'm going to be a person that hits $10,000 a month and I will literally fucking burn through every obstacle that comes in my way. And then every single time you're faced with an adversity, instead of looking for how this is a disadvantage to you, you're actually looking for how this is an opportunity for you. Instead of every single time somebody hangs up the phone, you're like, oh, this isn't working. You're just like, okay, cool. What a beautiful opportunity. I get to practice my skill sets. Instead of getting caught up on every momentary failure, you literally view them as necessary learning lessons to get you closer to your goals. And for those of us that are achieving even a minuscule amount of success with our online coaching business, it's not to get caught up in all the success that you haven't achieved yet, but to be grateful for all the success that you have, to be thankful for all the abundance that's actually coming your way, to be thankful that you have a certain amount of people that literally pay you on a monthly basis to learn from you. Like, how cool of an opportunity is that? That's all attitude. That's mentality. That's how you view situations. And it seems like such a small detail, but this is the only thing that you have full control over at all times is your mental attitude. And I have 2 questions for you. Number 1 is, how are you showing up on a daily basis? Do you show up with optimism, gratitude, thankfulness, excited, passion, energy, intensity? Or are you showing up to your days monotone? Got another fucking day to go to work. La, la, la. I have so much stuff to do. La, la, la. This is so hard. La, la, la. And then, so number 1 is like, how are you showing up on a daily basis? Like, honestly, give yourself a rating of 1 to 10 on your attitude. 10 being you're optimistic as fuck, 1 being you're pessimistic as shit. So give yourself a rating and like, let me know right now. And so that would be the first thing. And the second thing is, how does that attitude show up when shit isn't going your way? Like, how does that attitude show up when it's not working out for you? How does that attitude show up when like it seems like nothing that you do is right and you can't seem to catch a break? What do you do then? Like, what's your attitude then? Is it a 1? This is the worst fucking day of my life. Or is it a 10? I will find a way through this. I got this shit. I'm a fucking beast. I'm unstoppable. This is the thing about attitude, right? It's one of those things that I can't change in you. You are the only person that has full control of your attitude. And so many people get caught up in being right in their attitude, and they would rather be right than get it right. I'm so pissed off because this isn't working and my content's not hitting and nobody's reaching out to me. And I need somebody to validate the fact that I'm pissed off about this. And you're so focused on getting attention for your negative attitude that you don't realize that your negative attitude is just going to continue to manifest more of those things. Because if you DM prospects with pissed off energy and you like get on the phone and you're pissed off that you haven't made a sale, what do you think is going to be the outcome of that? Like, do you really think that the person on the other end of the phone is going to be like, oh, you're having a bad day? Let me send you some money to make it better. It doesn't work like that. But when you show up to life with a positive, optimistic, grateful, passionate, energetic, intense attitude every single day, it's impossible to fail. It's literally fucking impossible because your attitude will start to attract things that are in alignment with how you're feeling. When you change the way that you look at things, the things that you look at change. When you change your attitude, you will change your reality. And that is one thing that you have full control over. And so even if you're not having the best day ever, even if you feel like nothing's working out, even if you're down in the dumps, I promise you, if you shift your mentality and you say to yourself, it can get better from here, it's going to get better from here, good things happen to me, I promise you, good things will start to happen to you. And this is all to do with your attitude. And online fitness coaches that are listening to this right now, be thankful for every fucking thing that you get. Everything. Be thankful for the clients that came in your program and paid you money. Be thankful for the clients that left because they taught you something. Be thankful that you get to make money from your fucking cell phone because it's dope. It's like not very many people get to do that, but you do. What a beautiful opportunity. All right. So change your attitude and you will change your life. Two people can get the exact same blueprint, the exact same step-by-step plan. One person crushes and the other person fucking fails miserably. And the only differentiating factor between those two people is the person that crushes it. They want to win. They're excited about winning. They're motivated to show up every single day. And they're just addicted to the process of showing up with a positive mental attitude. That is it. That is all. I hope you have the best day of your entire life. Whatever rating you gave yourself, I challenge you to be a little bit more optimistic today. Have the best day ever, and I'll talk to you guys in the next episode. Peace. Thank you so much for tuning into today's episode. Hopefully you got some value. If you did, and you want to learn more about how me and my team can help you scale your online fitness business to $10,000 a month, DM me 10K on Instagram at TheRealBrianMark for more information, and I'll reach out to you to see if I can help you grow an online coaching business.